Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda. Today I'm going to film a Project Life flip through for you guys for March. So if you've seen my last video, I talked a little bit about how for March I decided to go a little different, and instead of doing weekly I decided to go monthly. So I'll show you the changes I made there along the way. Most of this is using the March kit for Cocoa Daisy. There is a couple other things that I used as well, and I'll try to point those out when I get there. If I sound a little funny, I am like fighting really bad allergies right now, so try to bear with me there and I'll try to get through this. Alright, so for the first spread, it is actually the last spread I made, but it's the first spread, if that makes sense, which is my March. And this was kind of like the March title to show that this is March. And I used sort of the everyday pictures in March that we had. I went back through all my pictures in March and I pulled out pretty much the everyday little moments that I haven't scrapbooked in my Project Life yet. And that is what I did for the like kind of title spread. And I originally planned to do that on 2 pages. And I ended up having so many photos that I added this insert, so I have an extra 6x12 insert there, so it's actually kind of on like 4 pages. But this was just to get like everyday moments and little stories kind of marked up. So I have this little breakdown card over here, which was like a pie chart, and I just have like some of the weather, friends, family, eating, playing, walks, things like that. Here I just have my son, where he was being very stubborn for a couple weeks about eating. Like, he just didn't want to eat dinner, and he didn't want to eat lunch, and he didn't want to stop playing. And so I just have a little journaling about some of those kind of things. This pretty rainbow that my friend took a picture of because we weren't actually home, so we actually missed seeing it, but it was near our house, so I put it in there. Over here I just have some like Martin laying on the couch being all cute and snuggly, and then me snuggled reading up with when the cat was healing from her surgery. So I have the I'm not lazy, I'm in energy saving mode. I love that. That was so cute. Then up here my son decided one night to turn me into a sticker book because he was putting stickers all over me. And then I have the cats down here. So when you flip it, I have this side that I have a picture of my husband. He went dirt biking one weekend, so we have that there. I have the little picture of Martin and his friends playing, some more journaling. This one I put that spring feeling puffy there. And then over here was sort of just the end of the everyday stuff. We had this huge double rainbow the last day of March, and I was actually home and took that picture myself. I was excited to see it because it was really big and pretty, and yeah, it was the very last day. We had like rain and snow, and I guess it wasn't snowing that day, but it was rain and thunderstorms, and anyhow, it ended with this really pretty rainbow. And then I just have like some random little photos here of the family and some more journaling. Alright, so now if we get into like some of the things that more happened during the month. This spread over here, just a single spread, was all from my friend's baby shower. She had her baby shower this month, so I used, this was an L Studio card. I think it's a mix of L Studio and the March Cocoa Daisy kit, because this one was the March kit and this one was the March kit. And then I just used some little ephemera and stuff, some letters to make a title, and then some journaling. So I'm keeping it pretty simple for my Project Life, but I'm trying to you know, do the whole monthly thing, and so far it's working really well because I'm doing more or less 1 page as compared to like a double spread of trying to match. I'm doing like 1 page matching, and I'm really liking that. And doing it monthly, it's like got me thinking about it a little bit in a different way, and I don't know, so far I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's working out a lot better for me than trying to do weekly, because sometimes weekly you had like a big event and then you had like little things that you wanted to document, but when you tried to put it all together it just didn't always flow very well. So this is working really well for me. So right here was, I used the title March and then spelled out weather, and I just kind of showed how we had like spring days the whole way to snow days, and it was just very random weather this month. And I think for this I used some from some old kits. This wasn't, yeah, this wasn't all the March kit. This was mostly, I think, older kits. And I think it was kind of like a mix match. So then when you go to this side, this page over here was back in like a, maybe January, or this might have even been the December. I think this was the December Cocoa Daisy kit. This card was, I think, something totally different. And then this was just some paper from that kit. But this was all about the day that we were out, and my son, we built a snowman because we had this big snow drift. And we had all the snow in the backyard, and it was actually a really nice, like, kind of warm day. But the snow was packable, so we made a snowman, and he melted, like, the same day. But it was fun. And then over here, to kind of be the companion page to that, is playing in the muddy puddles, because after that snow melted, we had a huge mud puddle in our backyard, and my son just thought that was the best thing in the world. So this page, I used mostly L Studio stuff. This might have been a Studio Calico, but I think the rest was L Studio cards that I used to make that page. Then we move on to this one over here, which was a night we went out over to my friend's house, and we brought a cheesecake, and we had this like cheesecake tasting party. It ended up being so funny because we couldn't decide which flavors to try, so we kind of just cut them in little itty bitty bites, and we just tried a whole bunch of them. It was really fun. But this was using older cards and a mix of cards. Like, they're not all from one kit. It was just mainly I mixed the colors to make the colors match. And then the very last page for March was a birthday party that we went to for my son's little friend. He just turned 4, so we did, or I did, some things I had left over in my stash from one of Martin's birthday party, like scrapbooks. I used some of the leftovers and made like a little birthday layout that matched, the colors matched the page pretty good. So that's what we have going on here. And that is it. So that's my March. So this March, I had a little more pages than normal because, like I said, I did monthly instead of weekly. So instead of like 4 or 5 pages for the week, I had, you know, this whole monthly thing. But it wasn't too bad because, like, I have 3 there for like the title. I had a lot of events going on, I guess. So I don't think I'll normally have this many pages, but you never know. So anyway, I liked it. I enjoyed doing it, and I'm excited to keep doing the monthly. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy, and let me know what you think about monthly versus the weekly project life. Bye!